Welcome everybody to the first video to accompany one of my photographic adventures. Hopefully this is the production quality will only go up from here. It will be a lot more exciting, more will happen, and it will just be genuinely shot significantly better. If you can't tell, I'm a little self-conscious. That being said, buckle up. If you manage to watch the whole thing, awesome, but enjoy. What's up, folks? For anybody who's been following my photography for a while, thought maybe I'd take you with me on a shoot for a day. I just got on location. It's about 5:30 in the morning, about a half hour before sunrise. I got up at 4. I've been driving for about an hour and a half to get here. I'm not at all a morning person, but you know, we do pretty crazy things for our hobbies, I think. I'm gonna be down in Fredericksburg, Virginia today. I think we're in the last couple weeks of the Osprey being pretty active down here, so we're gonna spend some time down here seeing what we can get. Maybe some herons, maybe some eagles, hopefully some osprey, diving, catching fish. They're one of my absolute favorite things to look for. So we're gonna hang out here in my car for a little bit, and then pretty soon we're gonna go set up down by the river and see what we can do. Oddly enough, I decided to make this video as I was leaving the house, and then I forgot my my normal video camera, so I'm doing this from my phone, so it's probably not going to look very good, especially with how dark it is at the moment. But we'll see how it goes, and we'll see you down at the river. All right, folks, we got a little bit more light now. I have no idea how you're going to be able to hear this, but we're gonna flip around, and I'm gonna show you guys what we're working with. We already got a bald eagle up in a tree. I doubt you'll be able to see it on the video, but we'll give it a go and find out. We don't really have enough light for pictures yet, but we're gonna sit. I got a nice little chair set up. This is a pretty unique area for me because it's one of the few areas that I sit down and like take a chair with me because you're pretty stationary through here. So I'll show you the whole setup, and then I'm gonna sit down for a while and see what we see. As you can see, that's where the chair is set up, and we're gonna pan out into the river. This is gonna be our shooting location for the day. Like I said, the sun is coming up. Man, it's so freaking pretty down here though. I could sit down here almost all day, honestly. So the sun isn't even up yet, and we've got 2 osprey sitting up on the tree along the river. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see them. Right up there. I'm gonna try to get a little video with the long lens too, but it's still very, very dark. We're just starting to get light up over the horizon, and these 2 are both looking for fish. So we'll see if they jump here pretty soon. They didn't. They didn't jump, and I don't want to spoil the rest of the video for you, but they didn't jump all day. So far I've seen about 10 osprey flying back and forth across the river. There's one coming up right now, and I haven't seen any dive yet. We still got 2 waiting in the tree. This one might dive right in front of me. We're gonna find out. Nope, he's turning back around, but it looks like this might be a pretty productive day. I'm seeing a lot of activity, and the sun hasn't even broken the trees yet. So hopefully we'll see a lot more once the sun does start shining and I get some good light. The bald eagle has just moved in and kicked the osprey out. He's right up there, if you can see him. Look at the zoomed in shot too. He's just sitting up there. Right as he came in, both of the osprey flew out. Still got some decent fog on the river. So the sun's now up, but I will say that since we got the light, I haven't seen anything. It's early still. We'll see. We'll find out if the 3-hour round trip is going to be nothing but a big disappointment, or if it's going to be a super exciting time. Admittedly, though, I will say that's one of the things that I really just genuinely love about photography is when you go out, you never really know what's going to happen, especially with wildlife. I don't know what's going to be there. I don't know what's going to happen. You can only anticipate conditions to a very slight amount. You can't anticipate wildlife behavior very well. Go where you know the animals are going to be or where you think they're going to be and see what happens. Actually see something flying up over the horizon now, and we'll see. Maybe I get some good shots today. Maybe I don't. It's too early to tell. I got quite a few hours left in the light of good morning light. So we'll see what happens. Maybe something decides to come in. All right. So new plan. It's not hot today, but the haze is horrendous. Like any shot I take from a distance is just blurry, like badly blurry. So I came back up. It's a little after 8 now. Gave it about 2 hours down there. Then I met a lovely gentleman on a bench, and we sat and looked at a fox den, waiting to see if there would be any activity for a little while. No luck. Sometimes it's just the way it goes. It's not my day. I'm going to take a drive to one of my favorite spots and see if I can't get anything. I've got up so early. I've been in the car for so long that at this point I'd love to go home today with a shot. If I don't, hey, whatever. I had a nice day out. It's gorgeous. The river was amazing. But we're gonna take a drive and see if we can't find something that's alive to take pictures of. This is the part where they taunt me as I drive away, and I curse myself silently and loudly for not being significantly more patient. So I may have been a little hasty as I was driving away. Saw about 6 or 7 ospreys sitting in a tree right on the other side of the river. So I turned around and I'm going to go back down. I don't think the light's going to be right if I drive an hour to a new location anyway, so we're gonna keep giving it a shot over here. Well, I came back down and I'm not horrendously disappointed because sitting right out there is a lovely great blue heron. Not necessarily what I came for, but something I am more than happy to see. Conditions on the river are so good that I'll probably clip in a photo or a photo or two that I got of him right here with a much longer lens. So from the looks of it, there's plenty of birds, but there's no fish. 4.5 hours in, give or take, and I don't have a single dive yet. I get a little lost in photography mode for a while there. I ended up going to a secondary location. It's not as nice. It's still along the river, but I'm sitting several feet up above it, so I can't really get the shots that I want. Scenery isn't as nice. 5.5 hours, not a dive. I did see 2 over here, pretty far out, but not my most productive day. However, I think I got a real good environmental shot with a great blue heron. I'm excited about that. And honestly, in a lot of ways, this is what I love about wildlife photography. You don't really know what's going to happen when you go out. If nothing else, I got to spend a beautiful, beautiful day out on a gorgeous river. The weather's perfect. Sun is shining. I'm carrying a big ass heavy camera, but other than that, it was I had a nice time. Now I think it's time for some lunch, and we'll head home and see if we got any more than one keeper. So I want to end this with a few observations. One, this really is what I love about wildlife photography. You just don't know what's going to happen when you go out. It plays on every part of ADHD that I have. It's unpredictable. It's exciting. It's phenomenally fun. If it's not something you've ever experienced, you totally should. 2,
trying to incorporate video and take people with me on these adventures is difficult. Like for every person that I watch on YouTube who does wildlife or landscape, man, I don't know how y'all focus on both taking pictures and making videos when you go out. Like I'm sure in time it'll get easier, but hat tip to all of you. It is such a different mindset. And going back through as I kind of stitch this all together, like I'm definitely taking a lot away from it. Honestly, I would probably never post this one if it wasn't for knowing that if I didn't, I would never make another one. And this is something that I really want to do. So you get to see the mess in all its glory up front. And I hope you find that journey enjoyable as anybody who's been following my photographic work from the beginning when, you know, the snapshot was unbelievably exciting to me. So thank you to anybody who watches this and anybody who's enjoyed any of my work. And, you know, I look forward to doing nothing but hopefully improving the general quality of it over time.